Hey everybody, Steve here, Safe Farms, and today in this video I'm joined by my lovely assistant.
Hi, I'm Kyung.
And what this video is about is people are seeing the economic condition of our country or our state or the city that they live in, and they see the importance of building up an emergency supply of water and food. Well, some people are just starting out and they don't know where to begin, and then there's all the way for people like us that we've been doing it for quite some time and we're continuing to add to our emergency food stores.
We got a box in the mail today, and it deals with emergency food. Well, let's go ahead and open it.
Yeah, so let's take a look. Okay, so here we are and we're getting ready to do the unboxing, and the wife has the awesome knife. And to go ahead and do the unboxing.
Okay.
So, now this is something that might interest some people if you already have some food stores. For those of you who, I don't know, you might be tired of having extra cans in the kitchen, or you might be looking for something along the lines of freeze-dried food. And what we have here is a bucket. Okay, so here it is. We have the Chef's Banquet food storage system. This is an aftermarket, already self-contained food storage. It's a just add water meal system made by Chef's Banquet. I don't know anything about this, so that's what we're going to do, is a review of this product to see how the meals, how they prepare, how they taste, and whether it's something we want to add to our emergency food stores or not. So we figured we'd take you all along, do the unboxing, show what's inside this, and then prepare the meals later on and give it a try and see what myself, my wife, and my daughter think about them, and you can make a decision from there. Now, about this Chef's Banquet, I've never heard of them before, I've never used them, so you're getting the same type of experience as we are. What's neat about this item is that I saw that it's for one person for 1 month, and it's based on a 2,000 calorie a day diet. This bucket is storable and stackable. It's already sealed, and it's got a neat carrying handle. I mean, you know, something like that. It's not a real big bell and whistle type of thing. But what interested me is the net weight of this is 23 pounds and 4 ounces. So it's not so big and bulky like having a big 5-gallon bucket full of, you know, beans or rice or things like that. This is self-contained for one person for 1 month. Now, that might be applicable for somebody who's single, or somebody who has, you know, maybe put it in an emergency cache location or something like that. Keep it stored in a cool, dry place. What interested me is that this, it says it's easy, fast, and delicious. We'll find that out when we check it out. But here are the gourmet meals. It talks about having chicken vegetable, hearty potato, beef vegetable, cheddar broccoli, instant potatoes. Then it has family favorite beverages of chocolate whey, regular whey, and breakfast orange drink. On top of that, it also has delicious pastas. It says Alfredo, cheddar cheese, and then it has hearty breakfast to hash browns. It says no MSG added, no high fructose corn syrup, which is pretty good. And they got a website down here, www.chefsbanquet.com, and you'll see that in the description box. So what we're going to do is crack this thing open and actually look inside and see how these things are packaged up. Now, to open this up, it has a seal because it's already sealed up, and what we're going to do is just pry that out like that, and then we'll pull that around this bucket to open up the lid. Comes off pretty easy, not bad. Okay, so now that we've taken that safety seal from around the bucket, we'll notice here that there's a little bit of a lip here, and that's a handhold where if you put your fingers underneath and pull it out, that's what you end up having, is the entrance into the container. And what we see are a bunch of packages of Mylar sealed bags. It doesn't seem like it's real flimsy with some other products that we've seen and used, but we'll just go over some cursory information. This is the regular whey milk. It ends up that preparation steps. It ends up that you take a quarter cup of this whey milk mix with 1 cup of water. We see over here that it contains a total of 34 servings. We'll go over the nutritional value a little bit later. But that's basically what we end up seeing. There's no cuts or anything in this. It looks pretty nice. Next item that we have is chicken vegetable stew. It's got the preparation instructions. I'll go ahead and put those. Basically, it says mix a 1/4 cup of this chicken vegetable stew with 1 cup of water. Slowly bring to a boil. Stir it, and it will thicken rapidly when it reaches a boil. This container here says that the serving size is 1 cup, and there's 17 total servings there. The next item that we have is cheddar cheese sauce. So get your cheese on. Basically a 1/4 cup of this with a 1/2 cup of water and mix it well. Add water as needed to create the desired consistency. This has a serving size of 20 grams, and it ends up that there are 20 servings in this container here. Next item that we have is chocolate whey milk. Same thing. Serving size is 30 grams, 34 servings per container. Next item that we have is hearty potato soup. You mix a 1/4 cup of this to 1 cup of water, bring it to a boil, it'll thicken. 33 grams or 1 cup for a serving size, and it ends up that there's 17 servings per container. The next thing that we have is the Alfredo sauce. Mix a 1/4 cup with a 1/2 cup of water. It ends up that it's 20 grams as packaged. There are 20 servings per container with this. Next thing we end up having is the cheddar broccoli soup. Again, you're kind of seeing a pattern here of mixing a 1/4 cup of whatever it is with either, this one says 1 cup of water, others say 1/2 cup. 31 grams is the serving size, and the servings per container is 16. Next, you got your instant potatoes. This one's a little different. It says mix 3/4 of a cup with 2 cups of water, bring it to a boil, things like that. 36 grams for a serving, and that there's a total of 16 servings per container. Next thing we have is beef vegetable stew. You boil 1 cup of water, shake the bag well to mix the ingredients, stir in a 1/4 cup of this beef stuff with an 1/8 cup of pasta, boil for 10 to 12 minutes, stirring occasionally. Ends up that 1 cup is a serving size, and this has 17 servings per container. Okay, the next thing that we have, it's not Tang, but the next best thing, orange breakfast drink. What you do is you add 1/8 cup of this drink mix to 1 cup of water. You stir it until it's all dissolved. Serving size is 6 fluid ounces, and there's 55 servings per container. That's pretty interesting. Then we start getting into running low on some of these. We have the gourmet hash brown seasoning. Basically, it says take 1/4 seasoning with 1 cup of hash brown potatoes, put it in a skillet, mix it all up. Ends up that 1 packet has 23 servings. So since we ran out of Mylar bags, what we end up with is macaroni with a oxygen absorber. It's all sealed. The air is taken out of it. Good condition. Okay, the next thing we have is another package of elbow macaroni. It has the oxygen absorber right there. The problem is there is oxygen inside this bag, and actually I can see that there's a little rip in here where that oxygen got in here. So it might be a good idea to definitely check your food stores, and then you can seal it up later. So if you're going to keep this for any amount of time, I would highly suggest that you inventory this. The other one that we have, again, kind of the same thing. It looks like we have oxygen in the bag, so there's some type of rip in here that allowed the oxygen to get in this. Oxygen absorber is in there, but these look like the hash browns. So automatically, from what I see from this chef's banquet, is that you definitely want to open these up and check to make sure that everything is sealed. The last thing that we have is a third package of elbow macaroni. This one's sealed up, the oxygen's out of that. But I think what I would end up doing is using my food saver, taking these bags of all these dry goods, put in a new oxygen absorber just to make sure that they'll last for a long time. And that's what we got in the bucket. Okay, so now that we've done the unboxing and we did the inventory of all the products that came in this emergency food bucket, what we're going to do next in follow-up videos is actually prepare these meals, show you the nutritional information, and then we'll do the most important taste test.
So that means you're going to cook dinner?
Yeah, that means I'm going to cook dinner. So anyway, what we want you to do is stand by for follow-on videos to see how this works. And it might be something that you want to add to your emergency stores, or it might not. But you got to stay tuned to see the next video. So anyway, take care, God bless, and keep up the good work. Hey everybody, Steve here.
Hi, I'm his wife, Kyung. Well, excuse him, he's just... Yeah.
She is, really, okay. I promise. Okay, so here it is. And again, it has enough food for 1 month for one person for 2,000 calories. Works better when you press record after going through this whole thing. Okay, let's try it again.
The box. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
That's all our.
Okay.
We're going to do it again.
You know what? Okay.
Unboxing of the Chef's Banquet 1 month, 2,000 calorie a day food bucket, and we'll continue on in another video.
You're going to say bye and keep up the good work, or what do you say? The safe on you usually say? Peace.
Take care.
God bless. Peace. Yeah. That's your.
God bless. Take care. God bless. Keep up the good work. The seal has been broken and there's air in there. Still has the oxygen absorber. So what we're the next thing we have is another package of elbow macaroni, and it has the oxygen. Okay, we have another container of elbow macaroni, and it has the oxygen absorber.
So I can say, like, that means you are the one who's going to cook the dinner next 1 month? Okay, that's what's in a 1 month thingy.
Take two. Eat. Eat good. Me make eat good.
Just add water.
Just add water.